Yes, my dear friend. Welcome back to the channel. It is a very beautiful, hot afternoon here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. Wherever you are on the globe, maybe you are in your morning or you are in the evening or afternoon, you are highly welcome. This is Salon's vlog, exclusively for you Chelsea fans out there. We are starting right now. We have no time to wait, dear friend, because we are loaded. Stay tuned and stay glued to the end of this video. Stay tuned and stay glued to the end of this video. Don't go anywhere. Make sure you watch it to the end. And let me hear from you in the comment section if you are a subscriber, but if you are not, kindly subscribe to the channel. Subscribe and remember to on that notification bell for me, so in case of any more exclusives, you'll be first to be notified. Remember, stay glued and stay tuned to the end of this video. Quickly, we are starting with Chelsea. So much news coming up. And listen, can you imagine Chelsea next season, Benjamin Sesko in your squad with Michael Olise, Nicholas Jackson, Christopher Nkuku, Cole Palmer, Noni Madueke, and Modric with a settled and stable defense? These players that I mentioned right now, let me go over it again. Benjamin Sesko, Michael Olise, Nicholas Jackson, Christopher Nkuku, Cole Palmer, Noni Madueke, and Michael Modric with a settled and stable defense. Is capable of winning the EPL. Do you know that? With a stable defense, this squad that I mentioned here now is capable of winning the Premier League next season. Trust me. If we can get these players, we will be capable of winning the league next season. Plus the quality, versatility, and the depth in that Chelsea midfield. These attackers I mentioned, these are all attackers. Benjamin Sesko, Michael Olise, Nicolas Jackson, Christopher Nkuku, Cole Palmer, Noni Madueke, and Modric, they are all attackers front there. Then if we have plus our depth in the midfield, assuming, like I want to believe, Conor Gallagher is still available, and he's there to support our own maestro, who that is, working from that midfield, like, look, if we can have our midfield set up properly, Enzo Fernandez, right? Romeo Lavia, just name them. If we can have that midfield set up properly, Moise Caicedo, with these attackers, we can conquer the league next season. We should be able to win the league next season. Dear friend, most important factor, if they can be fit for 80 to 90% of the season, if these players can be fit for 80 to 90% of the season, nothing should stop us from winning the league next season. And that is why anything that will make Chelsea not to be in the top 4 next season, at least, which should be the standard, anything that will cost or make Chelsea not to be in the top 4 next season, our sporting directors, they will have a question to answer. Not the coach, our sporting directors. They will have to answer Chelsea board, Chelsea fans. Yes. Before even the coach is being questioned, the questions must be first of all be thrown to our sporting directors. Dear friend, and I mean it, I'm serious. The quality we have, the talent we have, if we can add Michael Olise and Benjamin Sesko to that squad, trust me. Well, to the transfer news, Chelsea fans, Julian Alvarez of Manchester City, we understand is being discussed currently within Chelsea. Julian Alvarez is being discussed internally, but the situation is not clear whether Man City will sell to Chelsea or not. Chelsea is showing interest in Julian Alvarez. Actually, he's a free player. He's not playing regularly for Man City. But the point is whether Man City will be willing to sell to Chelsea like they did. I believe Pep Guardiola, whether he would like to make another mistake by letting him also go like he did for Cole Palmer. We need to see. Yeah, actually, we have a good relationship with Manchester City when it comes to business transactions. You remember, Raheem Sterling came from there, Cole Palmer came from there. We also gave them Kovacic, right, for their midfield. Yeah, we used to do business together. Even there was a time our own legend, Frank Lampard, after he left Chelsea, he played for them for a season, right? So, but if we can get Alvarez also in addition to what we already have, dear friend, trust me, and it's being discussed internally right now at Chelsea, all right? Okay, back to one important issue which I want to discuss with you this afternoon, dear friend. You see why I asked you to stay glued and not to go anywhere? Because I'm loaded this afternoon. I'm very much loaded this afternoon. You see, if Chelsea do sell Conor Gallagher, they want 50 million pounds for him. If they would actually sell him, then 50 million pounds, not less. Not less. Now, Aston Villa and Tottenham Hotspur, both serious suitors for Conor Gallagher, and both are seriously interested. As a matter of fact, Aston Villa is already making enquiries, and they are even talking to Conor Gallagher's agent. Chelsea only expect to sell for the right price rather than any bargain fee. Chelsea will only sell Gallagher at the right price. And we, the fans, we are actually not happy about it, because there's a truth I want to bring for you right now. I want to show you something here, dear friend. Just a moment. Just a moment. Just a moment. There's something I want to show you. If Chelsea indeed want to sell Gallagher for 50 million pounds, then what is the essence of selling Chalobah? You sell Chalobah for 25 million pounds. You sell Hutchinson for 25 million pounds. That's already 50 million pounds, right? You sell Romelu Lukaku for 38 million pounds. Right? No, tell me. Then you sell Maatsen for 35 million pounds. How much is that? You already have almost about 105, 110 million pounds. How much does Chelsea need to balance the books to avoid FFP rules? How much do we need? How much do we need to balance the FFP rules? Listen, without an inside info, it is hard to understand. Without an inside information about the deal, the agreement between Chelsea and Conor Gallagher, and why Conor has not still signed that contract yet. Whether this contract is still on the table or not, we don't know. A few days ago, we heard that a new contract is being prepared for Conor Gallagher. Only for us to be hearing yesterday that Aston Villa are already negotiating with Chelsea and they are even talking to Conor Gallagher's agent. Listen, without inside info, it is hard to understand how we got here. It is hard to understand how we got here with Conor Gallagher's issue. Because I don't think 200,000 a week is too much. It's too much for him. If Chelsea to put 200,000 pounds a week on the table for Conor Gallagher, I don't think it's too much for Conor Gallagher. He is a leader. That Conor isn't willing to be flexible. Is it because Conor Gallagher is not willing to be flexible or what? Or is it that Chelsea don't want to put 200,000 pounds on the table for him? Or is Conor Gallagher that don't want to be flexible? I'm talking about without the insider information. I have no information from inside. But is it that 200,000 pounds is too much for Chelsea to offer Conor Gallagher? Already, for the past how many years, he has been taking 50,000 pounds as our deputy captain. 50,000 pounds a week. He sacrificed a lot, and we know his work rate. You want to give him a contract of 5 years, 6 years, and you want him still to be taking less. Listen, everything points to the fact that we have made up our mind to sell him to raise money for the FFP rules. Everything is pointing to the fact that we, Chelsea, have already made up their mind. The owners have already made up their mind to sell Gallagher to make up for the FFP rules. That is why I mentioned those players that we are about to sell earlier on to you. If we sell those 4 players, we are making over 100 million pounds. How much do we need to balance the books that we still want to sell Gallagher for pure profit? And which is unfortunate. It is unfortunate, dear friend. I doubt they anticipated him to improve so much and have a season he just had. I doubt it. If they anticipate Conor Gallagher to have improved so much and have the season that he had. Dear friend, it would be a shame, it would be embarrassing to let Conor Gallagher go. It would be a shame And it will be very embarrassing to let Conor Gallagher go. It is a hot afternoon. I will not go further. But let me leave you here. You see, right now, as things stand, Chelsea must make the right decisions. Because Aston Villa have held preliminary talks with Conor Gallagher. Aston Villa have held preliminary talks with Conor Gallagher. Then he might actually leave Chelsea. He might be leaving Chelsea, and that will be heartbreaking. This is Salon's blog. If you are new here, please subscribe to the channel. I shall be back in the next one. Let me hear from you in the comment section as well. Share the video. I appreciate all that you are doing to help the channel to grow. I'll see you in the next one when you see me, dear friend. Shalom and peace.